all of those just bounced, dude.
Wow,
Sweet.
Merc, what a beast.
In this ultimate conquest match we face WxD, a strong alt-alliance in A-League. Will HoS, a relatively new alliance with members who haven't really fought much together, be able to prevail? Due to a technical glitch on my end, I did not record the first few seconds of the match. We'll chalk it up to an ID10T error. However, right off the bat we captured both the Temple of the Mother and Tower of the Warrior, as well as the Lannister outpost, while WxD captured the Targaryen outpost. Reinforcements started flying everywhere. We did not know how strong WxD was, but we did not want to take any chances. WxD, on the other hand, seemed to be much slower in sending reinforcements to the one outpost they had. We could not ascertain what strategy they would employ if they were not going to reinforce much. As soon as the bubble dropped, I and others started soloing the outpost to get a feel for how strong they were. As you can see, not very strong. We took them out in seconds, however we noticed 9 and then 10 rallies up on Tower of the Warrior. Super Merc is infantry, so I sent my full reinforcements with my main dragon to help him as much as I could. Other alliance members filled as much as they could, then send slow marches they would speed up as needed. Ten rallies came screaming in, and for a moment, I had doubts we could hold against that many well-timed rallies. Ten rallies bounced. The enemy attacked with about 40 million troops, but could not dislodge Super Merc. With the initial battles over, and our alliance clearly dominating, we moved on to the ports. Somehow WxD was able to capture both ports faster than we could, but we were not terribly worried as we knew we could knock them out quickly. Lockross is a strong infantry account and one of their strongest players, so I figured I would start there and see how I do. The first hit was painful. I won, but not by much. Based upon the pop-up report at the bottom right, I had lost a lot of troops. The subsequent hits, though, seemed to be much better, which probably means that I knocked his main deployment out of the port on the first hit, and he did not send them back quickly enough. There was so much happening at one time. While I was focused on the Lannister port, WxD had set 2 more rallies against Super Merc in the Tower of the Warrior. Additionally, we captured the Targaryen port as well. From here on until the bubbles on players' cities dropped, we owned all of the castles and had, in our minds at least, won this match. Wutang captured Casterly Rock, giving us 1,200 first capture points and 300 per minute after that. A surprise since we had not done well getting to the ports first. Meanwhile, WxD had set up 9 more rallies on Super Merc at Tower of the Warrior. For some reason, they were determined to capture this city almost to an obsession when there were easier targets out there. WxD did better than the first time, taking us down to 9 deployments, but could not knock us out. Reinforcements came rolling in, and their chance was lost. Not to be discouraged, WxD once again put up another 11 rallies to try and get Tower of the Warrior. It's like the WxD leadership had tunnel vision for this one city. At this point, We are estimating they have put around 30 rallies on this one city and still have not been able to take it. It was a colossal waste of their troops, and since they did not have Temple of the Mother, would have to pay more to heal already. Solo after solo, we wore the enemy down until they had very little to fight with. We have been very fortunate in this battle, as our accounts outpowered the enemy at almost every level. We had been prepared to set up rallies the same way they did, but we were fortunate enough not to have to. Some of WxD's top accounts were able to take our castle points with well-timed attacks. But other than some eliminations, it had very little effect on our combat capability. Now that we had worn the enemy down, the fight for the mines would begin. We each captured a mine right off, and WxD used a stratagem to bubble theirs in order to hold onto it for at least another minute. Regardless, it would not be enough for them to catch up to us in points, even if they were able to capture and hold both mines. Their path to victory was virtually nil. However, we gave them credit for fighting until the very end. After a bit of swapping the mines, I finally decided to hold a mine myself, and we glided into victory.